welcome to Gwent. I am Average Jokards Malcavic, and I'm joined by
Average Jokards Gutterball.
And today we're going to be going through the Monsters starter deck. You may have seen the Northern Realms one we've already posted, and today, as I've said, we're going to look at the Monsters.
If you are one of those 7 people that's seen the Northern Realms one by now, thank you. That's
Yeah, thank you. So the Monsters deck is fine. It's one of the better decks of the starter decks, but most of the starter decks are pretty bad. Some of the notable changes since the patch are Vran Warrior. This used to be a 7 strength ranged row minion that did absolutely nothing, whereas now at the end of every 2 turns it will consume the weakest minion on your side of the board. By consume I mean it will destroy the minion and absorb its strength. The minion is now also agile, so it can be placed wherever you want, which is really nice. However, it doesn't have the best of synergies with this deck.
I guess it's there to combo with the cow?
Yes. Although you really want the cow to die, so then you get the chort out next turn, so
You always get that wrong.
it's not great. The Arrakis really, again, don't really synergise well with the deck because you've got the foglets on this row and double impenetrable fog. Manticore is standard. Everybody starts with a premium Geralt in the closed beta.
What's the blue squiggly thing?
The blue squeaky thing, this thing.
Yeah.
Thunderbolt Potion gives 4 strength to all instances of the same unit, so if you play it on, say, the Golem, both of the Golems, if they're out, would get 4 strength. If you only had one, it would only give 4 strength to one, so it's best to use on things where you have lots of them on the board. Let's say you use it on the Arrakis. The Arrakis are breedable, so using your monster nest, you can spawn 3 base copies of a breedable unit on your side. Having 1 Arrakis, use your monster nest, you get 3 more, then you play the Thunderbolt Potion. That's quite a bit of strength. That's, 15 strength boost off one card.
I'm nodding for the camera, just for the record.
Yeah. So the Monsters starter ability, or the Monsters faction ability, is that they will keep a random Monsters minion on the board. So neutral minions such as Geralt or the prize-winning cow will not be kept on the board. They won't be considered. Everything else with the nice little red banner will be considered. So things like Foglets and Arrakis are obviously the things you don't want to keep on the board. Things like the Manticore, the Ancient Foglet, the Vran Warrior are things you definitely want to be keeping every turn. Your starter leader for Monsters is Eredin, and Eredin's ability is you play a copy of Eredin, and Eredin is an 11 strength monster on the melee row, and he's immune to weather, so that's pretty nice.
Can you consume Eredin or the other gold thing?
You can consume Eredin because Eredin's a silver card, as you can see here. You can't consume Geralt because it's normally non-gold, and as you can see on the Brown Warrior, it's the weakest non-gold unit. So you'd have to be really working hard for Eredin to be the weakest non-gold unit on your side. Typically, you're going to be consuming your Foglets, your Arrakis, or your Wild Hunt Riders.
But I'm guessing the idea is if that's the only thing left and it's massive, you either get scorched and lose.
So
win.
One of the deck types for monsters is True King Eredin, where basically you use Eredin's ability, you buff Eredin, you have him as one of the only minions on the board, and therefore Eredin always stays on the board, and you win through having just one big minion, which is quite risky but does work. Monsters Weather, after the patch, with the changes to weather, is probably one of the best decks because it's just ridiculously overpowered. especially silver weather cards, such as Skellige Storm, Marigold Snowstorm, because they weather 2 rows rather than 1, and First Light can now only clear 1 row. So, into our first game, let's see how we go. And again, playing a starter deck when you're above a beginner rank is probably not going to be great, but we'll see.
Men of Gwent, attack!
You shall die, worm.
So we're playing Northern Realms Henselt. Henselt, the ability is he will convert all instances of 1 unit to gold on his side. So what do we want to keep? We want to probably get rid of the Foglet, because we can play the Foglet using the Impenetrable Fog. We want to keep the Wild Hunt Rider to play the one. That's actually not a bad hand. I'm going to keep this.
What's Northern Realms do again? They boost their golds?
Yeah, Northern Realms boost their golds. We're going to play out the Strong Opener of Geralt.
Don't recognise your old mates.
Okay, so Reaver Hunters, after 2 turns, it will pull out the other copies of the Reaver Hunter. Yep. And then he'll probably use Henselt to make them gold. I am going to Manticore. Yeah. As that's the only monster minion on the board at the moment, I'm pretty safe in saying that I will keep that. Unless they use Scorch. Now you can only have 1 copy of Scorch, so we've got that out of the way. Let's thin our deck a little bit using Wild Hunt Riders. So the starter deck starts
No
with
time
2.
to whimper.
He needs to play 8 strength here, which is pretty easy.
Can't take it anymore.
Right. I'm going to play the Vran Warrior. And I think next turn I'm going to pass, because then if they want to win, I'll consume the other one, and then I'll have the large Vran on. I might prize winning cow.
When they get eaten by the warrior?
No, because he will need to play 2 turns. So you'd need to play that turn, and then play the turn after.
Okay, so it'll be 50-50 whether...
Let's go.
So if I pass now...
Was there a world where you
Actually,
weathered the mid-deck and didn't play the cow?
Oh yeah, that would have actually been a good idea, because he's probably going to Henselt.
Men of Gwent, attack!
So yeah, see, he Henselted the whole row there. Weather's not a bad play.
Oh, you will eat the cow.
I will eat the cow, but then I'll also get the Foglets out as well.
But that, don't you want to not have them out because you're going to keep
Yeah. Let's play Eridan.
Any last words?
This puts us in the lead. And the Chort definitely can't be kept by the monster's ability, so we've got a good chance of having one of these 2
You
come
sweat
out.
like a swine in that jacket.
Okay, I'm going to pass. Because they have to make up a fair bit of strength. And if he doesn't, then we have that, then it's 50-50 to keep something of 11 or 12 strength. That's actually quite nice. As our opponent needs to make up 5 strength to tie, or 6 strength to win, which is easily doable, but then it would... Okay.
So you 2 and 3, you get something good left.
Yes. And we get the best option for us, which is Eridan. I'm happy with the one true king, Eridan. We get Scorch, we get a Foglet, which isn't great because playing Impenetrable Fog would pull the Foglet out of our deck anyway. We have to go first, so I am going to...
How do you feel?
Probably no.
You could just stick the
Swallow.
Foglet down if you're going to fog this guy in this turn, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
What's that? 6?
Tell me
What's
to
on number
jest.
2?
We're definitely going to fog.
There's a clear skies thing, isn't there? He's going to do.
He's used 1 clear skies already. Most people may run 2. Well, I don't know. Like,
Oh, did he use that?
okay, yeah, no, that's reasonable.
Resistance is futile.
We'll get the bonus there. I think we're in a relatively commanding position to be able to use.
Can't take it anymore.
So we obviously can't scorch anything, but we can rally out something that is potentially useful to us. That was the worst thing we could rally out, sadly.
Still winning.
The thing is, if I pass, I have a much worse chance of picking out, much better chance, sorry, of picking out these, and a much worse chance of picking out these.
Do you push for the win this turn then?
Yeah, I think you have to. So I'm going to
Swallow the
Thunderbolt
froglet?
these, because now when you buff things in weather, rather than it doing nothing and keeping them at 1, it actually does something. So.
For Kedwin!
And I will probably... He's used Scorch, so I'm going to keep the One True King out.
You haven't though.
Yeah, but they're not going to get bigger than that, I don't think.
Swing and miss.
I'm going to keep it. If they want to use their last card, that's utterly fine by me. Well, it's not fine by me, but it's...
Well, you win if they don't.
They have to.
Troops, here now!
So now I go into the next round with 2 cards in my hand, and they have to go first. So I can just scorch it, and I keep the Arrakis on the board. And because of the new weather mechanic, it got buffed back up to full with the buff on it already.
Long live the king!
I can just pass and I'll win. I won't do that.
There is but one punishment for traitors.
We've got an Emhyr, Nilfgaard,
Last words.
and as you can see, I've actually leveled up to level 10 now, so I can finally start doing ranked matches. Not that I'm going to do it with a starter deck, so get rid of both Foglets because Foglets are shite. And we probably want to get rid of the Biting Frost in this hand currently.
Have you noticed that I'm starting to sound like I actually know what I'm talking about?
Not your lucky day.
I mean, it doesn't mean what I'm saying is right. It just means I'm saying it like I think it's right.
Particular.
Yeah, you've watched a fair few games. Oh, Regis, that's nice.
And they all went well.
I wonder if we can 1-2
Please wait,
this.
Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
What does that do?
So, the Emissary plays the top bronze unit in your opponent's deck. So,
That's
theirs was the
terrible.
Nauticus. No, it's not. It's pretty good.
But I mean, he just played a card for what, 3?
Yeah, but
Assuming
it's,
does it do anything else?
that would actually buff everything on that row by 2.
So we've played a card for minus something.
Now I know full well if I don't play anything, I will keep the Fiend and I will keep the prize winning cow will die and I'll keep the Chort next round. I feel like swallow potioning this and passing next is probably a good option.
Do you mind if it gets scorched?
If it gets scorched, then it will be unfortunate, but it'll have used the scorch.
Your life is mine now.
I'm still happy with this because I will start the next round with quite a bit of strength. They
Only
will
20.
They will have the same number of cards as me, but they will have to play first. And I will have, 20 strength on the board to start with.
What does the move string do?
he started with Regis, and from the sounds of it, I think Regis has been buffed. That looks a lot more powerful than I remember it being. But
What's it kept on the board do though? Is that just a random, just a...
oh, the Fiend is just an 8-cost minion that got buffed.
Bow before Nilfgaard's rightful emperor.
Shit. Right. Yeah, you're not playing Fake Siri on me. Thank you very much.
What does that do?
I will actually take that. Fake Siri gets buffed every turn by 1, and it's disloyal, so it stays on your side. However, when both people have passed, it moves to your opponent's side.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's something you've got to kill yourself, which is pretty difficult. Luckily, Vran Warrior obviously consumes things, so as soon as they saw that, they were like, oh, my plan's failed, and passed. Now, for me, unfortunately I have both of these in my hand, otherwise that would be really useful. However, I'm going to play the Ancient Foglet. I also have nothing else to put on the Seadro, so that Vran Warrior stays at 9, sadly. Yeah,
Well, it's only thinks it's right.
Yeah. Fake Siri is a really nice card, really well designed. However, it's just a little too weak because it's so easy to kill off being 3 strength.
There is but one punishment for traitors.
I really should have probably Alzor's Thundered that straight off. I might do that now. Just because. A thunder for a thunder. Ooh, actually I should have played...
Greetings.
I really should have played the Wild Hunt Rider. I'm an idiot, because that would have killed that off. It kills this off and gets the buff anyway. However, it would have killed the spotter off. Ouch. I'm going to play the Fiend. So basically I'm playing the cards that have been revealed to stop him having extra buffs from anything else. The Foglet would probably be his best yet.
So he gets one of your cards.
The Vicar Varomedic pulls something from my graveyard, not his own. Yeah, let's just keep playing cards. We're relatively
That is what you folk lack.
we're relatively comfortable.
I warned you.
I don't think this is going to go to a next round, mate, but
It's not, is it? You've got 1 win each.
yeah.
So this is the last round cards, isn't it?
If he has Frost, Frost is unfortunate, but still not terrible. Because I have so many things that... Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 point in it. Well played, my friend, well played.
Close ranks!
What's that in euros?
So this is Northern Realms Foltest versus us. We don't want 2 fogs. Go with foglets. We don't want those. But we have both Wild Hunt Riders, which is just sad times. Okay. Is this going to be
Interesting.
Yep, this is going to be Promote Trebuchets. So you know what? I'm not going to let you play that game.
Death to the enemy!
feel like death to the enemy is such a bad battle cry, but it just seems like a bad battle cry.
You know, if you're in battle, you're probably hoping.
Uh-oh. Trouble approaches.
You suggesting you need to remind people who you're wishing death on?
Yes.
Death to the enemy!
Do I just cow and... Yeah, I'm gonna cow.
And then pass.
Yeah.
So he should play his weakest card now.
Lacerate would be really good right now. I'm gonna let them have it.
What was Greater Foglet, Ancient Fog worth to you there? Not enough, I'm guessing. Oh, that's hilarious.
When? This is where I'm going to do my research and find out that
You crossed
this
the
is...
wrong sorceress.
You never keep a monster's card, you only get the
No way! Fuck that bullshit!
What does that mean?
Watch.
One a turn to a
What
random
do you
enemy?
want of
No,
me?
one a turn to the strongest enemy.
Uh-oh.
No,
Trouble
so never hit the
approaches.
cow, unless you off the cow, but then the cow won't die.
But we're broke as shit peddlers.
I don't give a fuck if you're a shitbird.
That seems quite a powerful one to the strongest enemy. You can scorch it if you wanted
Nope,
to.
because it's gold.
No, you can't scorch it even if you wanted to.
They nerfed it. It used to be 7, which means in Northern Realms it would be 9, which means not even Radovid with his do 8 damage to anything could kill it. Whereas they then nerfed it to 5, which meant even if it was in a Northern Realms deck, at least Radovid could kill it. But nothing else can, pretty much.
What's a Radovid?
Radovid is one of the Northern Realms leaders, his ability being deal 8 damage to anything, regardless of whether it's gold or not. But we're broke as shit peddlers. So you're going to watch, that's going to go to 5, then it will do both of them, then it will do both of them, then it will do all of them. So it's anything of the highest strength, and when you start having things even out in strength, it gets really bad, so you've got to hope you can stagger strength. So he's going to get rid of the fog, which will kill the foglets, which is, oh no.
Did it stop damaging you?
No, it's going to damage me again next turn. So now it's going to damage both of them. Then I can scorch that off the board at least.
But we're broke as shit peddlers.
Go on.
Uh-oh. Trouble approaches.
Yeah, I thought you'd be sensible. I don't think I can win.
Your solo potion would have meant that he doesn't hit 2 this turn.
So did Raleigh, but he'll hit 3 next turn.
Crush those vermin!
Can we get some value out of that?
I suspect you lost.
I suspect I've lost as well, because Yennefer the Conjurer is just fucking broken.
Oh, you win with solo potion error, didn't they?
Any last words?
Just.
If you keep him, though. Keep anything else, it's rubbish.
What are the chances I keep Aridin? Basically none.
You got the cow up, though, so haven't you?
Oh shit, yeah!
That seems ridiculous.
Have some of that, Yennefer. Have some of that.
What do you want of
You
me?
gave yourself a chance.
What do you want?
I genuinely can't believe that. Like,
It was unlikely to happen, I suspect. Anything other than Elden probably would have done that. Mind you, 15. You won by 15, so...
Any last words?
Okay. Oh yeah, premium Radovid. Yeah, so that's the deals 8 damage to anything, regardless of whether it's gold. Okay, we don't want the Foglet. We don't want that, but we will keep. Yeah, it's not terrible. So, yeah, just to clarify, I actually, having a quick look, realised that the monster's faction ability has changed, as I thought it had. It's no longer the keep a random monsters faction card, it's now keep the last loyal, I think it's non-permadeath, non-fleeting card
I don't want to die.
in your that you played on the battlefield. So if I, let's say, only played the golem, I would definitely keep the golem. If I then next turn played the Vran warrior, I would only keep the Vran warrior rather than the 1/1s that spawned from the golem.
Are you sure, given the Foglets? Because you kept a Foglet. Your opponent kept a Foglet.
But they played Fog. Was one of the last cards they played, I believe.
But the
So
Fog
if this is
came down and then spawned the...
yeah, I'm not 100% sure.
But it sounds like you can actually choose what you keep, which is incredible. That seems like a
Which means that you want to play like Eredin and then
Well,
pass,
how
because
about a game of Gwent?
you're definitely going to keep Eredin. Yeah, okay, that's unfortunate.
It seems
But
cheap.
it burns their Scorch. I can now play the Vran Warrior. You
And
know,
you can guarantee you'll keep the Ram Warrior
yes.
by only playing into that row.
Well, by only, yeah, but then after every couple of turns.
I like men killed for less.
Yeah.
You know what? Having him use his leader's ability, which can destroy gold cards, played on a Vran warrior, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Because I can play Eredin now, and Eredin be safe because he's used Scorch and used Radovid.
You'd have to then swallow potion him. Why not play something else and then play Eredin afterwards? Keep Eredin. Like the
yeah. Thin my deck a little bit. The problem is though, thinning my deck when I have Foglets, I can Fog and take all of them down by 1. That's actually not a bad idea. Let's Fog. I could have played the Ancient Foglet first, that would have been better actually, now thinking about it, but it doesn't.
Well, it's a card in your hand. You don't
I've
need
got
it.
another Fog in my hand, but no, because Ancient Foglet gains 1 strength for every turn it stays in Fog.
No, I'm thinking that you're going to want to keep Eredin on the board, right?
Yeah,
So you're going to play Eredin at the end of this turn.
King Eredin. So
And this way
play.
you keep the Foglet in your hand for another turn, even though it's not
Yeah.
going to get the buffs. You've got a 6-cost minion.
Yeah, so you True King Eredin, you play Eredin next, you pass, you keep Eredin, or you play Eredin, you swallow potion, then you pass.
It seems like he's not that far from hopefully passing.
It'd be interesting if they did. I'm surprised they've so quickly.
Wow.
I'm surprised they've so quickly used their leader's ability and Scorch, because that's
Shall die world.
that's left them without 2 of the kind of bigger controlling tools. Like, yeah, okay, they may have Lacerate, they may have Manticore potion, Manticore Venom.
But you can't play another minion now.
But they've got maybe 1 more Ballista, they may have some Trebuchets, but I can't play another.
Salutations.
You are right.
So you could play Swallow Potion, you wouldn't lose anything, and you'd tie the round.
Yeah.
So see if he knows about the change, because if he passes here and goes, oh, it's a tie, it's good enough, you've basically won, haven't you? Because you'll keep 19.
Yeah, I'll keep 19, yeah.
I mean, if he uses something else to knock it down, you're still going to keep whatever's left.
And if he passes, I can just Owl's Thunder, take the round and keep 19. Because I can Owl's Thunder an 8 to make it a 1, or I can Owl's Thunder anything just to knock it off a little bit of strength.
I'm thinking the draw means.
Yeah, the draw is.
What does that do?
Aeromancy allows them to choose the weather effect they play. But it's fleeting, which means it doesn't go into the graveyard. Because that did absolutely nothing. So they're stalling a turn, and I'm happy for them to stall a turn.
So they'll probably try and take the round based
Well,
on
they-
the
they-
weird way they've been playing.
And they can play any card now,
But
as long as it
If
any strength or debuff to me will win them the round.
if I'm
However,
the
they are
opponent,
one
I
card
play my
down.
weakest card now because you're going to have 19 next go, and I have to take the round because a draw means you win. So yeah, that seems reasonable. If they clear skies works too, doesn't it? Clear the fog.
Yeah, clear the fog, kill them. Yep. That's good.
So you've got 19 on the board.
If I've read the monster's ability correctly, yes.
Otherwise, it's 1, which is bad.
True King Eridan. That thing flashes up a little too fast. I think it should stay for like maybe a second longer. What it talks about, where it says like play a copy of the last non-gold, non-fleeting.
Are you wounded? Again? Are you certain? I'd do it differently.
Okay, so they're definitely trying to thin their deck as much as possible. Okay, Octavist. I'm just going to kill Octavist straight up, because screw that thing.
What does it do?
After 4 turns it goes back into their hand, gains 3 strength, takes 1 off everything off the board. The problem is you can't look at it now.
It has to be a long game then, doesn't it, for that to matter? Do you still keep Eridan?
Yes.
What? Okay. But so you win. I mean, you're not.
I'm pretty sure I keep Eridan, right? Because it's the only thing on the board. Yeah.
And you're 19 ahead. At
This
the
is-
start of this.
And I'm 2 cards
This
ahead.
has been a very strange game.
No, fair enough. Fair enough to the guy. I have to go first, but I'm 2 cards ahead.
Well, no, I just mean he must have had a plan. He went really hard in the first round. I just don't know what the plan for this round is.
That does 5 damage. That's fine, because I'll fog. Which puts them out. Okay, it can still be epidemicked. He may have Scorch.
The epidemic can
Oh no, he's used Scorch already.
Scorch, that was the thing. I mean, that was what confused us, wasn't it? He used it really
Lubberkin adds 3 at the start of your turn. Okay. He doesn't have any non-gold units, so the Lubberkin's not great. I am going to...
Could this be a relatively new player?
They've got some really good cards though, like Bloody Baron, Vernon Roach,
So we should assume there's a
a
plan.
premium Radovid.
So
like-
there must be a plan.
They've either paid for the cards, or they've had a plan, or they've been incredibly lucky.
Or very unlucky in this game to not be able to draw into their plan. Like
Yeah.
maybe they went, we'll take first round and we'll draw into something amazing. Because they were thinning their deck. So if they're like, there's something I need to draw to win this.
I really should have kept mine. No, it's fine.
Resistance is futile.
Screw that shit. Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. That has been the Monsters Starter Deck Beginner's Guide. Probably one of the strongest of the starter decks. And yeah, we've done pretty well with it, haven't we?
Yeah.
So the next deck we're going to probably do is Squirtle, and then finally it will be Skellige after that. So with please leave a like, a subscribe if you're interested, or leave a comment for feedback. We're always appreciative of anything you can say.
Pretty much literally anything.
Yeah. And once again, thank you very much for watching. I've been Average Jokards Malcavic.
I've been Average Jokards Gutterball, and this has been the Cabbage.
Every time.